the regular season finale here at Dover. The Scoops Old-Fashioned Ice Cream Shop, Loose Lug Nuts Xfinity Series, here presented by MaxspeedTV. The top 12 in the points will be locked in after tonight for the round of 12. The way they do it here is they go round of 12, round of 8, and then, of course, the final 4 at the end for the final race to where the champion will be decided. But right now, we've got to get through the Monster Mile of Dover. Welcome back, everybody, to MaxspeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the microphone for you all here tonight. We've got about 19 drivers that have came out here for potentially the final shot at getting in to the top 12 here. We're going to go ahead and dive right into it here tonight as well. Starting with the pre-race analytics here. Air temp of 71, a track temp of 98. As they go wrecking there. 125 laps here tonight, 125 miles. They get 3 sets of tires. I'm not exactly sure how many laps they can go, probably 40 to 50 laps. So that is still going to be a long run, as you could look at the fuel window there at about 54 to 60 laps on fuel. Well, will they split it? Well, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, because they only get 3 sets, so they're really going to have to save those tires. Pit road speed, a gruesome 35 miles an hour, and a pace speed of a 45 here at Dover. Let's dive down into the point standings. Coming into tonight, starting with Jason D. Maines, mathematically locked in, doesn't really have anything to worry about. 457 points. Jason Lance mathematically locked into it as well. 44 points behind Jason D. Maines in second, 413. Trent Drum, I would say again, probably mathematically locked in third, 384 points, 29 back. Jeff D. Merck in fourth, 361 points, 23 back. Ted Wade up a spot into fifth, 353 points. 8 back behind Jeff D. Merck. Scott Patton up 3 spots into 6, 339 points, 14 back. Judd Danielson down 2 spots into 7th, and I am not seeing Judd at the present time. We'll see if he shows up. 328 points, 11 back. Jeremy Crandall down a spot into 8th, 313 points, 15 back. And then we have a tie for 9th. Our favorite Canadian, Rob Haynes, up a spot, and Michael Jeans down a spot. Both of these gentlemen, 309 points, 4 points behind Jeremy Crandall. Vernon Markham, just on the inside of that top 12 at 289 points. He is looking to have a strong run out here to keep himself in that top 12. He is 20 points behind Rob and Michael. Chris Voiles right there in 12th. Needs a good run out here to stay inside the top 12 as well. 270 points. He is 19 back behind Vernon. On the outside looking in, Jeff Gilmore in 13th. 269 points. 1 point on the outside looking in. Ronald Klein in 14th. 217 points. He is 52 points back of Jeff Gilmore. Gary Sexton up a spot into 15th, 186 points, 31 back. And Jose E. Acosta up 2 spots into 16th, 173 points, 13 back. And, you know, just kind of looking at it here, now I don't know exactly how they do the points. I don't know if John's out there or not. But I do believe mathematically Ronald Klein would probably be out of it, seeing as he is 52 points behind Jeff Gilmore and 53 behind Chris Voiles. I could be wrong, but I think mathematically he might be out of it. So Jeff Gilmore really needs a good solid finish and run out here tonight. And you know, he needs to hope Chris Voiles, Vernon, and some of these drivers up ahead of him don't have the run that they need to stay in. And then that way Jeff could sneak up in there and grab that top 12. That just goes goes to show you how close the point standings are here tonight. Looks like we got DJ out there, Brennan Kennedy, Brian Odell. We got some more piling in here tonight. Glad to see you all out there. We got about 5 minutes left of a practice here, so we're going to go ahead and kind of see who's running where at the present time. Justin Michael up at the top spot with a 22.695. He is the only driver in the sixes. We get to Seth Ryder, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, there in second. Jason Lance third. Michael Jeans fourth. And Scott Patton going to be in that fifth spot. But, of course, we've still got qualifying to go through here. That is really going to determine where everybody is sitting. But I think Justin's got it figured out. And I think he's going to back up that time in qualifying. If you got picks out there, throw them out there in chat. We'll try to get to them if we can. But I did not pick anybody tonight. I'm just hoping we have a very good race out here. It's going to be a quick one. They're putting in, like I said, 22.6s, 22.7s. So they're going to be able to do it about 2.5 laps a minute. So this race will go by pretty quickly if we, of course, can stay green. And we've had a couple of awesome races here this season that have went green flag. And I think we're going to see another good solid race here tonight. I think cautions are going to be up a little higher, like percentage-wise. Probably about a 50 to 60% chance that we could see 1 or 2 cautions because it is Dover. But we'll just have to wait and see. These guys have surprised me before, and I believe they're going to surprise me again here tonight. But let's go ahead and step away and play the National Anthem, folks, provided by Madison Rosin. Qualifying will be underway when we come back. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Qualifying officially underway here tonight. Time starting to roll in. Rob Haynes with a 22.638. Whoa, what a lap. Jose Acosta, Lance, Hermes Sadler, Garrett Maines out here. Yeah, I know you and Walls, trust me. Trust me. All right, well, Justin Michael was the quickest in practice. Let's see if he can beat that time of Rob Haynes here. Justin's going to cross the stripe. Looks like that was actually taking his first lap there. Hermie going to go into 7th. Like Jason D. Maines not going to be putting in an actual qualifying time here. Not exactly sure what happened to Maines. Looks like he might be just wanting to start from the back. Garrett Maines. Garrett stealing it away from Rob. Garrett up in the top spot. 22.548. Checking on Justin. That looks like Jason also still out here. Oh, Justin smacking the wall. Oh. Jason gonna go into 12th. All right, coming down to the last few seconds here. Let's see here if we can get Garrett up here real quick. I don't see him in TeamSpeak. All right, well, congratulations to Garrett Maines. Looks like he is going to hold on to the pole here. We'll see what Jason does. Jason, going to be in 12th. Well, let's get him down here on the grid here tonight. The MaxspeedTV starting grid. Garrett Maines grabbing the pole with a 22.548. Congratulations to Garrett on the pole. Rob Haynes going to be on the outside of him in second. Seth Ryder in third. Michael Jeans fourth. Jason Lance fifth. Scott Patton in sixth. Jeffrey Merck seventh. Jose Iacosta eighth. Hermie Sadler ninth. And Mark Jackson going to round out the top 10. Vernon Margam in 11th. Jason D. Maines in 12th. Justin Michael unable to qualify, so this is going to start the non-qualifiers there in 13th. John Held 14th. Trent Drum 15th. Ted Wade in 16th. Christopher McFarland 17th. Jeff Gilmore in 18th. Keith Haney 19th. And Chris Voiles going to round out our 20-car field riding shotgun there, starting things off in 20th. Well, since we can't talk to Garrett, how about we talk to Rob here real quick? Going to be on the outside. See if I can find him. Rob Haynes, real quick, buddy. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Josh.
Well, you're going to be on the outside, starting things off in second here. So you're on the front row. It's Dover Monster Mile, the final race of the regular season. Talk about it real quick.
Racing the track tonight, Josh. For everybody that knows this place, you really got to race the track. It takes a lot of attention, and once you start racing a guy, you wear out your tires a little bit and lose a bit of focus maybe, and the next thing you know, you're catching a wall. So it's going to be a long race, and we'll see how it goes here, Josh.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, good luck, y'all. You guys are rolling off.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right, it looks like Garrett pulled over. Whoa. So that is going to give the pole up, I believe, to Seth, I believe, or Rob. Not entirely sure how that works. Does it go to the outside or does it go to third? Might go to the outside. So it looks like Rob Haynes is going to get him going here. Or is he? I don't know. Pace car is going to dive off to the safety of pit road, though. There it goes. Pace car's off and away. It's going to be in Rob's hands. Or Seth's hands. We'll see who goes first. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing tonight at Dover. The regular season finale. Not sure how that works. Well, Seth Ryder is up front. Rob right there behind him. Seth going to lead the first lap here tonight. Now we're going to check back. See where we've got maybe some battles going on here. Back in the back, Garrett Maines decided he did not want to be up front. You can already see he's trying to make some moves here already. Battle for the lead. Well, that didn't take long. Rob Haynes going to lead his first lap here tonight. Getting around Seth. Michael Jeans hanging on in fourth. A little bit of separation going on getting back here. Trent Drum going to fall back to the 303 of our Our pole sitter, who decided to start in the back, is already up to 15th. Hermie Sadler going to fall back. Justin Michael starting 13th now, already in 8th. Fastest in practice, just could not get that qualifying time down. Vernon Margam going to fall back a spot. Mark Jackson going to take over 10th, back over 10th. Vernon going to fall back where he started in 11th. He's got Jason D-Mains and Ted Wade behind him. That's 11th, 12th, and 13th. John held here in that 980. Back a spot, but we're still early. My four-legged rag ruts want to put their 2 and 3 cents in. All right, now we're getting separated here. Anywhere between a 1/10 of a second to about a second back. Justin Michael to the inside of Scott Patton. Boy, Justin's coming. 13th is where he started. He is already up to 6th. Now Jeffrey Merck all over the back bumper of the 08 of Michael Jeans here. That'll be for 4th. Seth still keeping the pressure a little bit on the 199. Lance there in 3rd, started 5th. All right, Ted Wade going to fall back to the 303 of Mains. That would be Garrett Mains. Oh, he is coming up on Jason D. Mains, and I do believe they are brothers. I think. Now, I could have swore I seen Elliott in here. I know Hermie's in here, but I could have swore I seen Elliott in here. I guess not. All right, already lap 13. Not a whole lot going on at the present time, just a lot of separation. Jose Iacosta in the 954 there in 9th. Now Jose coming in 2 tonight, back there in 16th. I just don't think he can make the chase here, the round of 12. Even with a win, I just don't think it's not mathematically possible. All right, well, I'm gonna have to watch a battle up here, maybe for the lead again. Rob Haynes, Seth Ryder. Seth putting a little bit more pressure on Rob. Darren Schneider, they could be father and son. I'm not sure. It's either, oh, Rob, into the wall. Well, that's going to allow Seth to get around on the inside. It's either father and son or they're brothers, I think. It's one of the two. I can't remember. I know so many people and do so many leagues, I can't keep up. Oh, Seth going to lead his second lap. Still going to have to watch Justin, though. He's coming. 13th to 6th. Not a whole lot going on at the present time on the track. I mean, there's a lot going on as these guys are racing it up here at Dover, but I'm talking about the passing and the side-by-side. We'll get back here to Keith Haney. He's going to go to the inside of the 12 of Trent Grum. It's going to be for 18th. Have a pass of there, about an 887. Looks like Hermie Sadler are going to fall back a few spots as Jason D. Maines and Ted Wade gets around. Hermie back to 14th after starting 9th. So we got a few things going on. Gonna have to watch Justin Michael here as he is looking right behind the 08 of Michael Jeans. Scott Patton back here as well. He's got a bird's eye view of them two right up ahead of them. Well, Dennis, I don't know if you're out there or not. Hermie going to fall back another spot as John Held gets around. Well, there goes Justin Michael to the inside of Michael Jeans. Here comes Scott Patton. He's also going to be looking to the inside. Scott's going to make the pass over Jeans. Jeans loses 2 positions. But as I was saying, Dennis, if you're out there, want to come up here and help me call this race, man, you know, you're more than welcome to. I know you've had a long week at work, so I can send you the TeamSpeak info if you want. If not, that's fine. I'll leave it up to you. Well, Vernon Margham's got some company with Jason D. Maines. We'll watch Jason and Vernon here for a couple of laps, or a lap or a lap. Looks like maybe a battle up ahead of them too. Mark Jackson looking to the inside of the 9.54 of Jose E. Acosta. Still side by side. Going into 3. Mark gonna complete the pass. Going into 2, my bad. Now going into 3. Jason Lance falling back. Justin cracking the top 5 in 26 laps. Well, 13 people watching, 14 now. We got 5 likes. Glad to see everybody out there tuning in. Not a whole lot going on in chat right now, but I do see Darren out there, Dennis, DJ, Brendan, Brian. Get it out there, share it, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Parler, MeWe, MySpace, whatever it is that you got, get it out there, share it, get people in here tuning in, watching. We've been green flag for 28 laps. We did see a pass there. Maines did get around Margam. Justin Michael down pit road. Way early from the fuel, but this could be a tire thing here. Gonna watch Michael here, gonna slide it into his pit stall. And it looks like he might have only taken fuel and or right sides. I don't know. A little bit of a strategy call there by Michael. Okay. Army Sadler going to fall back again a spot. Keith Haney going to get around. That'll be for 14th. They cross the stripe here. We get it back up here. Lance under fire. The 303, Garrett Maines. Now, he was our pole sitter, but he actually started in the back in 19th, and he has already made his way up to 5th. Jeffrey Merck going to fall back a spot. Patton trying to get around. Scott Patton making the pass. Logan out there. How you doing, buddy? This is where I would get worried, folks. And about right now with these tires, this is where I would really be worried about maybe seeing somebody smack the wall, self-spin, whatever the case may be. Now, Rob Haynes going to fall back here. 303 of Maines. Rob now in 5th. All right. Up the 247. It is the 247, isn't it? Yeah, Seth. Going to get around. Who was that he got around? I believe that might have been Trent Drum. I'm doing all right. Just another night calling a race. You know how it goes. 7 days a week for me. John Held going to fall back a spot here to Keith Haney as Keith gets around. Keith from 19th to 13th. All right, gonna watch it. Ooh, Jose E. Acosta here. Kind of in a sandwich. Mark Jackson, Jason D. Maines. Gonna watch these three drivers. They are pretty much nose to tail right here. Coming out of 4 across the stripe. Now down into turn number 1. Oh, Mark, gonna go high into the wall. Oh, no. That's gonna allow Jose and Jason to get around. Boy, Jason putting that pressure all over the 954, and he almost got him loose. right, Jeff Gilmore, Chris Voiles, 16th and 17th. Well, Seth Ryder's got a 3.6 second lead over Scott Patton. Jeffrey Merck trying to still get around Garrett Maines. They're coming up on the 12 of Trent Drum. We're going to get around Trent. Trent is one lap down. Now, Chris Voiles and Jeff Gilmore, they're battling it out here for that 16th, 17th position. Chris Voiles is the last driver on the lead lap. We got 17 drivers on the lead lap. We get up here to Seth. Seth not too far behind Trent Drum. Well, about a half a racetrack. Chris running across the stripe there. Oh, Chris Voiles is now going to go a lap down. Oh, Jeff Gilmore is right up ahead of him. He'll be the next driver to go a lap down here. And Jeff Gilmore now a lap down. So the next driver, if he can catch up to him, it's going to be Hermie Sadler. Lap 47. Oh, man, we're going to be coming to lap 50 here pretty quickly. All right, 62 and a half laps. It's going to be our halfway mark. All right, Scott Patton down pit road. Oh, coming here in probably, I would say, 5 to 6 laps. Going to be within that fuel window. Oh, we got more coming down. Garrett Maines coming down. Now, they might be splitting it here. 50, then 50, and then a shootout to lap 125. I could see that happening as well. All right, Maines, Voiles. We'll see who else comes down pit road. Seth coming down pit road, our leader. Oh, that's going to give the lead up to Jeffrey Merck. We got some green flag pit stops going on here tonight, folks. But how long are they going to stay out? Ted Wade down pit road. All right, got more coming down pit road. Rob Haynes, Keith Haney, Mark Jackson. They're all down pit road. Vernon down pit road. Here comes Merckx coming down pit road. That'll give the lead up to Michael Jeans. Michael gonna lead his first lap here tonight. All right, taking a look here, waiting for everything to kind of cycle through. We still got the top, Mark down pit road. We still got the top 6 that have yet to come down. All right, Jose E. Acosta. He's going to give it up. He's tired of it. He's going to come down pit road. Whoa! Looks like, is Michael going to come down? Yeah, Michael. Jason. Down pit road. That'll be Jason D. Maines. The 57, Gilmore, also down pit road. So Jason Lance gonna lead his first lap here tonight. I'm just gonna wait here. It looks like Lance and Sadler are the only 2 that have yet to come down. Well, here comes Hermie. So, Jason Lance, the only driver that is yet to pit, and he is staying out. This will be lap 60. All right, well, Jason's still out here. 61 laps. He's got Scott Patton at about 17.2 seconds back. Well, Scott's got company. Garrett Maines, Seth right there. Second, third, and fourth. Oh. Well, here comes Lance. Lance coming down pit road. Going to give the lead up to. Well, he's going to be able to make it back around. Garrett Maines, battle back here. That's going to be Seth and Scott. Seth going to get around for second. Garrett Maines, our leader. After green flag pit stops. Garrett's going to be coming upon the 3. It's going to be Mark Jackson and the 923 of Vernon Margam. Well, let's get back here on Mark Jackson because he is right on the tail of Vernon. Keep an eye on these 2 real quick. Leaders right there behind them. Well, we are over the halfway mark here tonight. Got to give a shout out where they're due. Scoop's Old Fashioned Ice Cream Shop coming on board for loose lug nuts again this season, being the title sponsor. Big shout out to you. Of course, all the admins out there. I'm not sure exactly who they are. John Hendricks out here putting on an awesome league over here at Loose Lug Nuts. I don't know if he's out there in chat, but a big shout out to you, John. Awesome job. Awesome racers out here. Oh, Hermie Sadler, he took his car behind the wall. Not actually sure what happened to Hermie. Jackson now going to go a lap down as Garrett gets around him. This is the product of a Dover and these long green flag runs and pit stops. A lot of drivers a lap down or potentially going to go a lap down. Vernon Markham, the last driver on the lead lap. Jason D. Maines, Keith Haney, Justin Michael, Garrett Maines, Seth. Seth gonna look to the inside. Can he make the pass? Seth back up front. Checking on Mark Jackson. Oh, Mark! Right there with the 87 of Michael. Did they touch? Justin falling back. Scott Patton going to get around. It's not for position. Oh, this race, man. We're coming down to the wire. All right, Seth Ryder up front. He's led up to 40 laps here, started third. Garrett Maines started on a pole, but started in the back. He's made his way up to second. He's led 8 laps. Scott Patton started 6th in third. Jeffrey Merck started 7th in fourth. Rob Haynes started 2nd and 5th. Ted Wade 16th to 6th. Keith Haney, 19th to 7th. Jason D. Maines, 12th to 8th. Vernon Markham, 11th to 9th. And rounding out the top 10, the first driver a lap down right now. Started 10th in 10th. Mark Jackson in that number 3 Goodwrench machine. 954 of Jose E. Acosta. Now this is a battle for a potential lucky dog position as Jose is going to get around. So if a caution was to come out, Jose, as long as he's not involved in it, he would get that lucky dog, get back on the lead lap. Really not worried about Seth at the present time. He's about 8/10 ahead of Garrett Maines. Scott Patton at about 2.7 seconds behind Garrett. Jeffrey Merck at about 5.9, so you can say about 6 seconds, 5.8 behind Scott Patton. And Rob Haynes at about 6.9 seconds there in 5th behind Jeffrey Merck. So a lot of separation here. Ted Wade falling back a few spots. Jason D. Maines gets around. Keith Haney got around. It's also going to put the 0-8 of Michael Jeans in between a couple of lead lap cars and a lap car, Michael Jeans, and then another lead lap car right behind him. coming to lap number 80. Well, as it updates there, we cross the stripe. Well, let's go cockpit here with the driver, shall we? We can't do a crank it up at the present time. Well, let's go ahead and go cockpit here with, well, let's go ahead and do it with our leader here tonight. All right, doing a little cockpit ride along here with our leader, Seth. Now, Seth, not in the top 16 here. I'm not even seeing him in the points. I was trying to figure out where he was at. Well, this might be his first time here. All right, well, as he is going to be coming upon the 57. It's going to be Jeff Gilmore. It's going to put Jeff Gilmore another lap down. All right, well, we're going to be coming up here in the next 15 or so laps on another round of pit stops. Glad to see everybody out there tuning in here tonight. Right now we got about 12 watching. We got 7 likes. Can we hit 10 likes here tonight, folks? Right, next time by lap 90. Well, 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central, and like I said, these drivers, man, they surprise me each and every week, and they're really surprising me right now here at Dover. Now, we could have a potential another driver go a lap down here. Vernon Markham is the leader. Seth is right behind him. Seth coming down pit road, lap 90. Get it woe down, Seth. There he goes. Garrett Means also on pit road. All right, a bunch of drivers coming down. Jason D. Maines, Rob Haynes, Vernon Margum. They're all, well, 3 drivers coming down pit road here for the final time. All right, Scott Patton. Let's see here. He's been out here 45 laps. Then go about 60, 62 laps, something like that. He's going to have to at least come down one more time. All right, just waiting here for the top 7 to come down, as well as Jeff Gilmore. They're probably going to try to push it to lap 100, which they can make it to lap 100. It's going to come down to who has the tires. It's not going to come down to fuel as it usually does. It's going to come down to tires. I'm going to check here. It looks like everybody probably took 4 at least. Jeffrey Merck. Now Scott Patton up in the lead. Merck coming down pit road. Oh, and he hit the barrels! No! Mistake on pit road! No, Merck! No! Oh! Taking a look at that on the MaxspeedTV replay. This is not what Merck wanted to happen. We, of course, are going to see some passing here. But mistakes on pit road. Right there. Gonna hit the barrels and then gonna spin it into the wall. Oh! Jeffrey Merck is gonna be in his pit stall. iRacing fan number 9 out there. How are you doing? Glad to have you out there in chat. Wow, we have really wound down the race. 4 more laps. We're going to be 20 to go. JCD Merck in chat. Yeah, slightly. Oh, I have this week. Pit road for me as a broadcaster. It's been entertaining. I've seen a lot of drivers have mistakes, either speeding on pit road, hitting the barrels, locking it down, and then spinning it, not hitting anything else, but spinning it. Oh, it's been a rough week when it comes to coming down pit road under green flag conditions. And tonight, no different. We've seen the mistakes. I hate it. I hate it for Mark. But, you know, that's part of racing. Scott Patton coming down pit road. Oh boy, I think he got it locked down, but whoa, that could have been ugly. Yes, that was. All right, Garrett Maines in the 303. He's got Seth right on his tail. Garrett Maines going to take back over the lead with Seth right on his tail end. Scott Patton in third at the present time. Looks like Jose E. Acosta down pit road. Mark Jackson going to take over third. Mark has yet to pit, as well as Jason Lance. I think these two drivers right now, they're just hoping for a caution. $20 to go. It's going to be 19 to go. This time by. Well, the 60 of Mark all over the 247. That is not for position. Jeffrey, man, he is wanting to get his three. He is 3 laps down after the mistake on pit road or coming down pit road. He is coming up on the 303 of Garrett Maines. He's going to get at least another lap back here. So that's going to put him 2 laps down. We're 17 to go. I don't think there is enough laps here for Jeffrey Merck to get back on the lead lap. We've got 4 drivers, on the lead lap. Garrett Maines up front, Seth Ryder in second, Jason Lance third, and Scott Patton in fourth. 4 drivers on the lead lap. First driver a lap down is going to be our favorite Canadian, Rob Haynes, in the 199. Keith Haney also a lap down in 6. Lap down Jason D. Maines. A lap down Vernon Margam. A lap down Justin Michaels. So Ted Wade, Jeff Gilmore, Jose E. Acosta, they're all 1 lap down. John Held in the 980 here back in 13th. He is 2 laps down, as well as Mark Jackson in 14th, and of course Jeffrey Merck in 15th. But if you look at it here, Jason Lance going to get passed up by Merck in the 954. Now Garrett Maines up front. Take a look at Jason Lance. Garrett Maines right there. Is Garrett going to be able to get around Lance and put him a lap down? I believe he might just do it. Yes, he will. The difference in tires. 23 laps for Garrett Maines, 50 laps for Jason Lance. Garrett Maines is going to be taken. 10 to go this time by. Alrighty, folks. Well, we're going to be 9 to go. Garrett Maines, 1.3 seconds ahead of Seth. Scott Patton in third. About 19 seconds behind second. And he is about 20.5 seconds behind our leader, Garrett Maines. Seven laps to go. Well, there's Scott Patton. There's Garrett Maines. We've got 3 right now, but yeah, possibility. Only 2 cars might end up on the lead lap. Garrett's got to get up to Scott, though. He's got to get up to Scott and cleanly make the pass. Scott has been out here about 14 laps. Garrett's been out here at about 30, so I don't think Garrett will be able to do it, but I could be wrong. 5 to go this time by. Yes, Scott has better tires, so I don't think Garrett's going to be able to do it. All right, we got 3 to go. Of course, next time by, we're going to be at 2 to go. Coming out of turn number 2 on the back stretch here at Dover. I had to make some notes here. Sorry for the quietness there. Yes, I have notepads. So, 2 to go here tonight. All Garrett has to do is cross the line and take the white flag. Into 3. Coming out of 4. Garrett Maines. White flag in the air. 1 to go here tonight. Coming out of turn number 4, Garrett. Gonna win it here tonight. Started on pole, but started in the back. Came back to win it here this evening. Congratulations to Garrett Maines, and congratulations, Loose Lug Nuts. 3 straight races in a row. Green flag to checkered. Awesome job. Awesome race. All right, Garrett Maines, Seth Ryder, Scott Patton. The Top three on the lead lap. We're going to see the 303 burn it up here. Hang tight, folks. We got to get the top three up here for the MaxspeedTV TV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're going to go ahead and knock it out here. Looks like everybody's already ready. I was going to go ahead and give them time to go, kind of get a break, a stretch, but they don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and get down to it here. We're going to start here with our third place finisher here tonight. It's going to be that Stone River Outfitters 46 machine, Northeast Motorsports Museum of Scott Patton here in third. Well, Scott, Dover, green flag to checkered. Now, I personally didn't expect it, but yet again, you guys surprised me. No cautions. Talk about it.
Yeah, green flag, but I was honestly hoping for a yellow in the end there. I think it was my only shot at those top two there. I was kind of sandbagging a little bit. In the end, standing lead lap with the fresher tires, hoping for one, but got us. I guess it's good racing all around, and podium was, I guess, the big win for today with these guys up front there. So, yeah, awesome job with this Northeast Motorsports Museum, Camaro, and I guess Stone River Outfitters on the quarter panel there too.
Oh yeah, am I hearing a duck?
That's the dog. That's the dog with the squeaky toys. I woke him up. You woke him up probably.
Okay. Well, I thought it was, that little duck that you can squeeze, Wow. Okay. Well, Scott, I got to say, awesome job. You are, I believe, going to be in the top 12 going into next week. But you really got to talk about Dover. Like you said, you wanted the caution. You didn't get it. You did have the fresher tires to stay out front. I mean, golly, you really had the fresher tires, but you seen them coming. So what was it like just trying to be, what was it like trying to stay ahead of them? That's the biggest question.
Yeah, I hate to say that we give up at any given point, but there's a point in that race when guys are racing like that you can only do so much. You have to realize that you're not going to beat them heads up, and you got to pick another strategy. For us, our strategy was to make that second run there, or third, whatever it was, the last long tire run, stretch it out as long as we could so that we had the fresher tires put on the car for the last 15, 20 laps in case the yellow did fall at the right point without losing too much time to Mark too. So we're watching that interval. I paid attention when Mark did pit. He was like 9 seconds behind us, so I knew I had about 9 laps or so before we were running into track position problems with him. So that's why I pitted about 9 laps after him. I think he maybe ran into some issues on pit road. I saw him go down to the bottom of the board there after that pit stop. But yeah, only so much you can do. It's frustrating at times. Frustrating to say that we kind of give up, but at some point you gotta throw the flag in and call it lead lap is a win today, I guess.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it since you're going to talk about giving up. If Dick is out there watching, Dick, you're going to have to jump him.
Maybe we'll put him behind the wheel next week. What do you say?
Hey, that sounds good. Well, Scott, you're going to make it to the top 12 into the chase. Congratulations on that. And we're going to start things off next week, January 23rd at Indianapolis. Who's going to kiss the bricks, bud? Talk about it.
Yeah, looking forward to a good run there. Of course, our big hope from today, looking back on Dover, our big goal was to obviously get locked in the championship. That's our goal for the whole season. So glad to have that relief. And going into Indy, I like Indy a lot. Kind of plays along the same lines as a New Hampshire type of track where it's kind of flat, tire conservation comes into play, often fuel mileage, drafting. So I like it a lot. A lot of driver input, a lot of driver can make a lot of difference on strategy.
So
Yeah, exactly. 12-degree bank. I like that 12-degree zone. Those are the tracks I like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it here tonight, buddy. With you, third place here this evening. Congratulations, like I said, on the top 12 here, making it into the chase. Looks like you got a little bit of a tire rub there on that 46 on the driver's side, but hey. Third place, not a bad finish. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate third? And, of course, get ready for the chase.
Yeah, appreciate it. Certainly, guys at MaxspeedTV, Josh, you do an awesome job. Appreciate all your hard work behind the scenes as well as behind the mic there every week. And everybody that puts on the league, looking forward to this championship run. It's my first here at Loose Lug Nuts, so glad we can be in it. And we're going to hopefully lock ourselves into maybe 1 or 2 more by the end of the week and have a good run here towards hopefully maybe a championship.
All righty, buddy. We will see you at Indianapolis. Round 1, well, it's round 1 of the chase, but it's round 12 because it goes from 12 to 8 to 4. So it's round 1 of the top 12 at Indy, buddy. We'll see
Appreciate it, Josh.
Yep, thank you.
See you there.
Yep. All righty. Well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, the number 247. That is going to be Seth. Now, is it Ryder or a Reader?
It is Ryder.
Ryder.
Like a book writer.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, first time I'm seeing you out here tonight, Seth, and man, what an awesome performance out here. I mean, you were really, I would say, one of the guys that to beat out here. You led a lot of laps, but it came down to, well, pit strategy really is what it came down to, and tires. So talk about it out there, buddy. Dover, green flag to checkered, man. Mike's yours.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun tonight. It was fun racing with my teammates. I felt really, really strong through the first and the second round, getting up to the lead. It came down to that last stop. I was debating whether I should short stop or try and stay out. It worked for me the first time, so I decided to stay out. And what really, really hurt me was lapped cars. After I got behind Garrett, I had 3 lap cars come up in front of me. After they pitted, I lost about a second and a half there. And by the time I got back to his bumper, I just didn't have enough tires left to get by him. But it was a lot of fun tonight.
So you burnt up your tires trying to get back up to him is what you did.
Yeah, I lost about a second after I got by the lap cars. I had to get back to him, which really hurt my tires. And by the time I got to him, I maybe had 2 or 3 laps of tires left to be able to make a move, and I just couldn't get a run. It was kind of over from there. But either way, led a lot of laps, and it was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Now, was you hoping maybe for a caution here coming down to the end? Just out of curiosity.
Not really. I know Scott he was the last to pit, so if we got all grouped up again, he was still on the lead lap. He would have restarted third with a lot fresher tires than both Garrett and I. So I was hoping for it to stay green. I probably should have been a little more aggressive when I got to the back of him, but that's just racing. Turns out I still had a lot of fun tonight.
Oh yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. I mean, 3 races in a row that went green flag to checkered. You know, Darlington last week, and then Kentucky back on January 2nd. So 2 races, now 3 in a row, green flag to checkered. that is amazing, especially at tracks like Dover and Darlington. You know.
Yeah, especially at Dover. Dover's one of my personal favorite. I love building setups for here. I love racing here. It's probably definitely in my top 3 favorite tracks. But it's a self-cleaning track. One person hits the wall, they come down, and it's on from there.
So
But everyone raced really well. Everyone raced really well tonight. Yeah, I'm generally an open driver. I've been so busy with work that decided to do some leagues to kind of get back in the groove, get ready for the upcoming Coca-Cola season, which I'll be working in, and it's been a ton of fun. But I'm generally always an open, but this has been a lot of fun too.
So you're on the pro side on iRacing?
Yes, I'm the team manager for Elliott Sadler Esports, which is a eNASCAR Coca-Cola team.
I know.
Yeah, I'm team manager, and I've been with them for about a year now. It's really busy. I spend more time, working than racing.
Oh yeah.
So, but to be able to, the past few days, Loose Lugnuts invited me to come out and race, and it's been the races have been amazing. I've had a ton of fun. I'm still getting used to racing fixed. I still think I got a couple more tenths that I could put out there after I get used to it. But yeah, I'm usually on the open side, and really looking forward to the upcoming Coke season.
Well, the difference, in my opinion, I've always raced fixed. But I've raced some open, but the biggest difference is with a fixed setup, you got to race the setup. With open, you can change pretty much everything, to your liking. That's the biggest difference,
Absolutely.
I gotta say, it makes it more interesting when it comes to me personally, is fixed, because you have to race the setup.
Right. It's definitely a lot different. And in open, you can get beat by a guy just on setup, not by difference in talent. But there's also, it's a double-edged sword as well. You can put someone with not enough talent on a fast setup, and that doesn't mean they'll do as well as somebody else. But fixed is a whole different beast. I've only raced fixed when I first got on the service in 2018. I haven't raced it in just about 3 years now. So it's definitely getting some used to. So, but I'll be pretty easy, just trying to get warmed up for the season.
Oh yeah,
but definitely getting used to fixed again.
Well, are we going to be able to see you next week at Indianapolis for the round 1 of the chase, starting with the top 12?
Hopefully I'll be able to be there. We're getting really, really busy. We have a lot of testing to do, get the Coke cars ready, the Cup cars.
Yes.
So going to be really, really busy. We're doing a lot of long testing hours on those. Hopefully I'll be able to be out here. I'm not in the chase. I'm new to this league, so
yes.
I don't want to be stealing points from the guys. So I really wish them all the best of luck in their chase.
That's what makes it interesting, Seth.
But I might, it's kind of fun being the wild card. Come in, come maybe steal a win here. So so we'll see. But it is on my schedule.
All right. Well, if we do see you next week, how do you feel about Indianapolis?
I'm not a big fan of the track, honestly. The track is a bit of a pain in the butt. You carry so much speed into corners with no banking. It's a really, really tough track for a stock car to get around, especially on iRacing. Burns your right front up really, really fast. So it's a really, really tough track. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see who's going to kiss the bricks. But Seth, awesome job out here tonight, finishing second. Man, you were right there for the win. But hey, it came down to pit strategy, really, is what it came down to, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, bud?
Yeah, I just want to thank all the boys back at Sadler Esports, Elliott Sadler, Hermes Sadler, for giving me this opportunity. HAR Towing and Transport for sponsoring me. They'll be sponsoring me in the upcoming NIS season. And that's about it. Thanks for my family for supporting me doing iRacing, and thank you for having me here tonight.
Oh, yeah, not a problem, man. Seth, we look forward to having you more over here at Loose Lugnuts, man. Go celebrate second here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. And before we get to his win, Garrett, you started in the back after being on pole. Why?
Well, I kind of figured. I already named my stream. I was like, probably getting an EOL here, but it was expected. It's a lot of fun, actually, to start from the back, especially if it goes green, because it really, it tests you, makes you do your stuff. You have to be really patient.
Well,
I come in here to chill. It's actually, my dad got me off the couch like 4 minutes. Run with us. I was like, okay, I guess. Because, there's something about, running in a league like this, everybody's clean. Everybody races respectful. There's long green flag. I mean, why want to run that? It's a lot of fun. So.
Well, I said brothers out here. Sorry.
Oh, good.
I was corrected in chat. So they did say, somebody did say, I think it's dad and son. That would be, I'm not sure exactly who that was that said that. But I did say I think they're brothers, and then they corrected me, dad and son. But now we're going to go ahead and get to Dover here. I mean, green flag to checkered, man. 3 races in a row that they've had here that has gone that way. But you got to talk about the Monster Mile and Dover, because this track, it does tend to bring out cautions, and we had none of that tonight. It came down to really that last and final pit stop. Talk about it. I don't hear you.
Oh, sorry, wrong button. Yeah, it's not surprising in this league, but it's definitely surprising in general. There's always cautions here, but I kind of went into this race expecting it to go green flag, and it seems to be the typical thing here, and that's why it's a lot of fun. As for the pit strategy, I kind of figured I had to get out ahead to Seth there. The first run, I made a mistake and let him get clear, and we hadn't plateaued the tires yet, so we were basically screwed at that point. He had the fresher set, but the second time around, I was able to get out far enough that when he did catch me, I held him up for 5 or 6 laps. Tires died, and then it was over at that point. At the end of the race, our tires plateaued again, but it was a lot of fun racing with them. I knew it was going to be a challenge, and it came down to pit entry. Honestly, I think I gained 4 seconds on the first stop.
Wow.
I mean, I was borderline. If on stream you could see my wheel was like upside down to the right. I was completely in a drift going into pit road, and I knew I needed to pick up time. I was like, well, send it. But high risk. I didn't do that the second time. The second time it was much more precise, and I think Seth was just as precise with it. And him and I had basically the same exact pit entry time. The only difference was he got caught up behind some lap cars, which might have been my saving grace, because he had such a perfect last 40 laps basically that there wasn't anything I could do except hit my line and try to hold him up. But it was really cool to get an ESC 1-2. I didn't even know Seth was running tonight. He doesn't normally run with us, but
well,
my dad was like, "Well, Seth's running."
So I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, he's on the team with me.
Well, you were coming upon Scott Patton here to potentially put him a lap down, and potentially only 2 drivers going to be on the lead lap. But Scott had those fresher tires. Did you realize that, knowing that Scott was ahead of you and he had those?
I honestly didn't realize that Justin Michael had been a lap down, because I wouldn't have pit when I did. I would have drawn it out just in case a caution came out, because otherwise, if the caution did come out, we were handing it to Scott. So we were, if I picked up on that, I would have waited a little bit longer and probably just pit with Seth. But that was my mistake at that point. I'd forced Seth's hand there, because Scott wasn't on the winning strategy without a caution. But Scott wasn't going to win without a caution either, so he was on the strategy he should have been on. We should have played it with him. We should have known better, but it is what it is. That was a high risk play by me to take the lead, and I just didn't think that part through and didn't catch the fact that Justin was where he was, because if he had been on the lead lap, that changed things. But Justin, I think, had something with his wheel fall off the desk. That's the story, and I actually believe that, because he somehow went a lap down. He should have been a lap ahead, so that's where I was confused. But
oh man, well, I know Dover is going to be done with. That's going to end the regular season here tonight. Now we're going to get into the chase, the top 12. Jason did make it. That is your dad?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so Jason is your dad. You're the son. Okay, so your dad did make it. It looks like you're not going to be able to make it, I believe, into the chase.
No, I shouldn't be.
I
think it's Yeah, it's my first run with them in the Xfinity Series. I've run trucks the last 2 weeks, but
okay. So you're in trucks basically, is what you? Okay.
yeah, I just did 2 races in those. Like I said, I come in here, to chill. I had some league races that were going on these nights, but
Well,
those are over and done with. So I was like, well, I gotta have something else to fill the time, and this is a blast. So
well, let's go ahead. Are we going to be able to see you next week?
well, somebody was saying no, but if you want to toss in a little word, I'd be happy to come back. So
Who's saying no?
I don't actually know because I was in the bathroom and somebody said I was politely asked, to not, show up. But we'll see.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know.
if you are here, Indianapolis, a big track. Talk about Indianapolis.
I hate that track. So maybe I won't come back.
You and Seth both hate that track, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. I think part of it comes from the fact setting that track up sucks because it's so big. But I don't know. I've never been a fan of that track. In fact, I think that's the track I have the least amount of experience on, just from sheer unenjoyment. Like, not fun to me. I don't know. I think Aero Push now is going to make it even worse, but
oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll see. This car is the most fun now because there's no Aero Push, and like the strength of fields and B Fixed prove that. Everybody likes it because everybody's running it. So it's it's kind of how it goes, but not looking forward to that. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I should run it for practice though, because I have to run it in the Coke Series. So
yep.
I need some experience there. Because golly
you
day,
are
I
in
hate
the
that
Coke
place.
Series, ain't you?
I just made it. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, you just made it. Well, congratulations on it, bud.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And of course, congratulations on the win here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your win here tonight? And if you get ready for Indy to bring it back here next week, any shout outs for that, and of course, anything for the Coca-Cola series as well. Mike's yours, bud.
Yeah. Final thoughts would be, if Seth's showing up next week, I think I got to give him a run for the money because he was gonna wear him out tonight. I think. Yeah, he had me beat until that pit stop, but definitely got to thank Smithfield 101 CBD, Sim Seats, Strickland Hardy, Bradley Mechanical, Lennox, all the guys at Elliott Sadler Esports for all their hard work this season, and I can't thank them enough. Wouldn't have had the opportunity in the Coke Series without them.
All righty. Well, my last and final question: what is it like being with one of the legends in NASCAR?
Dude, it's crazy. Like, it was an opportunity that came up out of nowhere for me. It was really cool to get the opportunity. I think during COVID, a lot of people were at the beginning. A lot of people were getting on, and NASCAR drivers were everywhere. But Elliott's clearly he's here to stay. I think, and he's put a ton of time into our team, and I just really appreciate all the hard work he's put in with it and all the commitments he's made, and he's made a huge difference. It's a real team at Elliott Sadler Esports, and it's just it's shown with all three of us that went for pro, making it through the Pro Series and into the Coke Series, and it's been a heck of a year. Like, the program got turned around as soon as this team got formed. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, congratulations on the win here tonight. Good luck in the Coca-Cola series, bud. If we see you at Indy, good luck next week. If we don't see you again here on MaxspeedTV, trust me, I'll definitely be paying attention to the Coca-Cola series.
Hopefully you see me up front there too. But we'll see. It's going to take a lot of hard work. All those guys are really, really good, and it's basically a full-time job at this point. Somebody's got to put in the work, and we'll have to see. It's going to take a lot of practice, probably some getting used to. The Aero Push this year is going to throw a lot of people for a loop, I think, except for the leaders. So, and I can't qualify. I've proved that. So it's going to be a very fun year, I think.
How did you not prove that? I mean, you started on pole, but you went to the back. Well,
tonight is not a good example. So every race that I did well in for Road to Pro or Pro, I started at the back. And all the races in all the other races, I also started in the back. There's never been a time where I started at the front, really, except like maybe Auto Club. I don't know. It's just something. I think it's the Xfinity car. I've been better in the Cup car for qualifying. Xfinity car, I swear, you're trying to find mystery grip. Like, I don't know where it is. I think I'm fast, and then somebody goes out and hits half a tenth faster. And half a tenth is like 20 positions. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, man, Garrett. Love talking to you, man. But we're going to go ahead and end it here tonight with you, man. Congratulations on the win here at Dover. We will, man, good luck for everything out there, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you again. If not, like I said, good luck in the Coca-Cola Series. And yet again, congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. Well, a little bit longer of an interview here with Garrett Maines, but man, I got to say this race, it came down really, like I said, to the final pit stop here tonight. Of course, Scott Patton, having those fresher tires ahead of the leaders, was able to stay on the lead lap. So let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending the admin stuff that they have to do here this evening. Garrett Maines going to grab the win here tonight. Started on pole, but he started in the back, and he made his way back up toward the front. Awesome job by Garrett Maines on his win here tonight. Seth Ryder there in second, a teammate to Garrett Maines. Scott Patton going to finish on the lead lap here in third. Keith Haney, first driver, a lap down there in fourth. Awesome job by Keith, though. Jason D. Maines going to finish in fifth. Rob Haynes in sixth. Vernon Markham in seventh. Jose E. Acosta in eighth. Jason Lance ninth. And Ted Wade going to round out the top 10. Justin Michael in 11th. John Heldon 12th. Mark Jackson 13th. Jeffrey Merck 14th. Michael Jeans in 15th. Trick Drum in 16th. Jeff Gilmore 17th. Hermie Sadler in 18th. Chris Voiles 19th. And Christopher McFarland did not start the race here tonight. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Garrett Maines. The regular season finale here, gonna win it here at Dover. Of course, next week, for Loose Lug Nuts, we're gonna start the round of 12 in the chase. Like I said earlier, it goes for two. It's gonna go for 2 races for the top 12. Then we're gonna go 2 races for the top 8, and then the final 4. That's going to be at Atlanta Motor Speedway, February 27th. A champion will be crowned then. But tomorrow night, slide jobs right here on MaxspeedTV TV, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, with myself, Joshua Medlock. You don't want to miss it. Until tomorrow night, folks, thank you all. Stay safe and have a good night.